A knowing smile caught my eye. She sat there with a drink alone. The barkeep says they call her original sin, the very first scapegoat when the trouble set in. Mother to the millions, but queen to none. She sits and sips a drink unfazed. Barkeep says they'll take her away in a bit. She overstepped and now must pay for her sins. The court is gathered, judge sits low, but around the room the jury know God's not gonna help you now, my girl, so save your prayers. Legions of daughters, those that you fought for, happily curse your name now. Drink from the cup, girl, and in another world history sings the same vow. Ruled by religion, they speak but we listen and offer a lamb to the slaughter. Easy to lay the blame onto her altar as mother dies for daughter. Self-righteousness rooted inside your home, can't help but follow the lead. Mothers curse mothers, daughters curse daughters, until the cycle repeats. Villainized victims, slave to a system, collecting kindling for our kindle fire. We drop at your feet and we please don't cry for your daughter's Eve. Please don't cry for your daughter's Eve. Please don't cry for your daughter's Eve. Just as the barkeep said, a mob came to call and took her from her place of rest. She stood and walked herself right out of the door, a path she'd walked so many, many times before. I was frozen, couldn't move from my seat. You'd think you'd be a savior, but can't do as you preach. Eve, I'm sorry, you must take the fall for the shame. I'd help you, but I risk taking your place. The court is gathered, judge sits low, but around the room the jury know God's not gonna help you now, my girl, so save your prayers. Legions of daughters, those that you fought for, happily curse your name now. Drink from the cup, girl, and in another world history sings the same vow. Ruled by religion, they speak but we listen and offer a lamb to the slaughter. Easy to lay the blame onto her altar as mother dies for daughter. Self-righteousness rooted inside your home, can't help but follow the lead. Mothers kiss mothers, daughters kiss daughters, until the cycle repeats. Villainized victims, slave to a system, collecting kindling for our kindle fire. We drop at your feet and we leave. Please don't cry for your daughter's Eve. Please don't cry for your daughter's Eve. Please don't cry for your daughter's Eve. Mother, maiden, crone, goddess, godless, all alone. Medusa and the flesh, punished for another's mess. So you'll take the fall for standing just an inch too tall. When the bell doth toll, the ringing calls out for us all. Temptress siren witch, and she stands without a stitch. A lesson never learned, speak too loud, we'll see you burn. And your reflection seems to look a whole lot like that Eve. When the bell doth toll, the ringing calls out for us all, the ringing calls out for us all. Legions of daughters, those that you fought for, happily cursed your name now. Drink from the cup, girl, and in another world history sings the same vow. Ruled by religion, they speak but we listen and offer a lamb to the slaughter. Easy to lay the blame onto her altar as mother dies and 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 dies. Please don't cry for your daughter's Eve.